Hello? 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 Can you hear me now?
No viewers.
Oh.
Not yet. Send out your link again. Send out your link again.
Okay, where did that link go here? Oh, good. We have, it's so echoey, honey.
Then turn on down this.
Turn down my volume?
Turn on your volume.
Okay, got it. Got it, got it, got it. All right. Hey, guys. Wow, I should really know by now that I need to start live streams a little bit sooner than when I say I'm going to because clearly I run into technical difficulties. So, anyway, well, there's only 3 people watching anyway, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. So today I thought I wanted to do a little activity or a little investigation with densities. So I actually got this idea from one of my students. She's in my second period class. And she brought me this little book that she had that has like a bunch of different science activities that you could do. And so anyway, I was kind of looking through it and thought it would be fun to do a rainbow density activity. So that's what I am going to do right now. So the small problem is that I'm going to try and do this so you can see everything. Oops, I think I need to go this way. So anyway, the small problem is that I thought I had food coloring at home, but it turns out I don't. So this thing is called rainbow density because we're going to use these different liquids to put into this container. And because they have different densities, they're going to form in different layers inside this container. But I don't have, so you're supposed to mix in food coloring so each layer has a different color and it's supposed to be really pretty and cool. But I don't have any food coloring, so we're gonna just have to go all natural and stick with the food coloring. I'm sorry, the colors that they are. So the only exciting color that we have is the Dawn soap. Is that nice, pretty blue color? So there we go. Um, so yeah, this doesn't really have anything to do with classification, which is of course what we're learning about right now. But if you have questions about classification, go ahead and ask them in the chat, and I'll answer anything that you ask if I know the answer to it. So let's go ahead and get started with the old density experiment here. And it's not really an experiment. So I guess let's touch on that. So sometimes we use the word experiment when we're not really doing an experiment. An experiment means that you're changing something. You have an independent variable. And we're not really testing anything or changing anything. We're just going to kind of put these liquids together in a certain order so that they form layers because of the density. So there's not really any experiment. There's no independent variable. There's no, one thing that we're changing here. So it's more of an investigation or just an activity. So here we go. I have these are the different things I have. We have honey. We have corn syrup. We have the pretty colored Dawn liquid soap. We have some water and some vegetable oil, which is kind of old vegetable oil, so it might be a little bit stinky, but that's okay. That's going to work. And then some rubbing alcohol. So this is the order that the little book said to put them in, meaning the honey is supposed to be the bottom layer because it is the most dense, and then the rubbing alcohol is the last layer because it is the least dense. So you guys remember from when we were talking about weather back in second quarter, density of air or liquids or anything matters. Like that matters, and density just means the amount of molecules in the space. So we're going to use the same amount of liquid, but because each liquid has a different density or different number of molecules, it's going to make it have more mass or less mass, and then find its appropriate spot in our container. So I already measured out this container holds approximately 1 cup of liquid. So I am going to do, since we have 6 liquids that we're going to use here, I'm going to use about 1/6 of each liquid, which is half of a third. So look at all this science, look at all this math we're doing in science. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and here we go. Let me know if you have questions along the way. Are people still watching? Are we here? Hello? Yeah, we have got 4 people. Are you one of them, honey?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe some more people will join on if they go on to Edmodo and see, or I don't know, text a friend, see if they want to hop on. So here I go, starting with honey, and I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing here. So I think I need to back this up a little bit. I'm going to do approximately 1/6 of a cup of honey. I really like honey. And I love that it comes in this cute little bear container. Oh man, this is a lot of honey. I'd say it's going to waste, but I guess it's not really going into waste. So I actually don't have a 1/6 cup measuring cup, so I have to use the 1/3 cup and only fill it up about halfway. So I don't know if you can see, that's about half full of honey, and I'm just gonna kind of let it drizzle inside here. Oh, here comes Bowser. Oh man, that seems like a lot. I don't know if all that liquid's gonna fit. Did I measure correctly? I hope so. Alright, so honey goes on the bottom. I'm gonna have to wipe this out, I think. Noodles. How we doing? Everybody watching? Hi, Mrs. Birdball. Oh, hi. How is everybody? None of my students are annoying.
Except for the annoying ones.
None of them are annoying. I love how Bowser's just sitting there like, I'm just gonna hang out here. He's a little bit scared. Okay.
He's gonna be on pumps. He's coming on soon.
The arm pumps. On Yosef's account, where's Yosef? I'm just gonna eat that because it's honey, and honey is delicious. Okay. Is this what normal people do on live streams? Do they do like weird science things and then have to clean out measuring cups? They probably plan ahead and have like other stuff going on. So anyway, okay. Next is corn syrup. I actually just bought this, so I'm gonna have to open again. Probably normal YouTubers actually prepare for these kind of things and have it all ready to go. But that's the point of doing it live, right? Like you get to see everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, Bowsy, are you gonna help me? Tell me when to stop. And in goes, I should need to check and make sure that y'all can see this. Okay. Here goes the corn syrup. Ooh. Interesting. It looks like it's actually mixing with the honey. So that makes me wonder if the corn syrup and the honey actually have similar densities. I'm going to let that pour out for a little bit. Your parents are probably disgusted that we have a tortoise sitting on the kitchen counter. But that's just kind of how us birdballs do things. We put our tortoise on the kitchen counter. But have no fear, we will clean up and wipe down the counter because we don't want salmonella, which tortoises can carry. Okay. Next, after the corn syrup, comes the only thing that's pretty that we have, and that is the Dawn soap. So in goes the soap. Oh, Bowsy's like, get that soap away from me. There we go. That's about half of a third. Noticing that it's getting easier and easier to pour these things as I go to the next liquid. Oh dear. Oh, look at that. I kind of want to put a little bit more of this in because it's the nice pretty one. And I'm thinking that the honey is going to take up more space. So, oh, that was a lot though. Maybe that was a little too much. Okay. That was the pretty one, so I wanted to add more. What am I going to do with all this soap? Gosh, the computer is running. The water is running right next to my computer. Oh my goodness. This is dangerous. Okay, I think that's good. Except actually I should rinse my hands off because they're very sticky now between the corn syrup and the... It's great that the dish soap is right in the middle. You just have to kind of clean up everything. Oh, shout out. Hey, fourth period. I already did a shout out to second period because this whole idea came from a student who's in my second period. So anyway, I don't know if you guys can see this already, but we have honey, corn syrup, and dish soap so far. So this is very difficult for me because there's a delay. Oh yeah, okay, so that's at a good spot. So you can actually see, if I put my hand behind here, maybe you can see it better. There's the honey at the bottom, and then the clear corn syrup, and then the very pretty dish soap, which I added a little bit extra in. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because now it's pretty thick, but I got excited about the teal color. Okay, so we're done with that, we're done with that, we're done with this. Next is plain old water. So here we go. Alrighty. And in goes the water. See, this would, oh, I spilled a little bit. This would be way more exciting if everything had a nice color to it, like if I had my food coloring. Catherine asked, what am I doing with that? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but if you joined in late and you're not sure what's going on, I'm making a density rainbow. So I have all these different liquids, starting with honey, then corn syrup, then dish soap, water, vegetable oil, and rubbing alcohol. And then here's a little Bowsy. He's kind of hanging out with us too. I'm going to put him back so he or back further so he doesn't fall down. But and because all of these liquids have different densities, you can see that it makes different layers inside this container that I'm using. So that's what I'm doing. I know technically this is supposed to maybe be about classification. If you have any questions about classification, feel free to ask. I will absolutely answer them. But in the meantime, I'm just doing a little science activity because that's what we do. Right, Mr. Burball?
Yep.
We do science activities all the time in this house. So, we're on to our next liquid. This is vegetable oil. And, oh, that came out super fast. Remember, I'm going to actually pour this back in. If you're doing this at home, don't pour the liquid back into the container. Your parents will be angry at you. But this vegetable oil, I said at the beginning, is a little bit old. So I think it's expired. Ooh. So I'm not going to be using that in my cooking or anything. Not that I actually cook a whole lot, let's be honest. But I poured a little bit too much in, so I am going to pour a little bit of that back in. So I'm a little bit concerned about color in that all of these colors are kind of the same, but oh my goodness, that is really looking pretty. So I want to show it to you. Maybe I should add a little bit more vegetable oil. Oh, someone asked where Lola is. Bowser doesn't have a lot of skateboards, actually. He only had the one that I took from a student, and I actually don't know where that is right now, but it doesn't look like he's interested in riding right now anyway. So this is looking pretty cool. Down here is the honey, then we have corn syrup, then we have dish soap, then water, and then I just added that layer of oil. I told you I was going to pour some of it back because I think I had too much, but I'm just getting a little excited, and I know there's only one liquid left, so I'm going to fill a little bit more up, just so it looks a little more even. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, look at poor Bowser. He's like, what is going on up here? He's got his whole head stuck in his...
Scratch his back.
He's got his whole head stuck in his little shell. We were talking about you today, Bowser, in class. We were saying you are more closely related to a sea turtle than an elephant or a duck. Would you agree? Are you more closely related to a sea turtle? Because you both have shells? Yeah. Silly little Bowsy. He's like, okay, put me back in my shell. I'm gonna just hang out inside there. And Lola, I'll grab her in just a second after I finish this. So, our last liquid, rubbing alcohol. This should be the one with the least density, or least dense. So we're going to just add this to the top. I want to actually show you as I pour the liquid in. Watch how it like goes down into the other liquids, but then kind of goes back up towards the top where it belongs. Isn't that cool? Gotta fill it right up to the top there. Okay. So, I didn't measure that one out because I just went to the top. That's not very science-y of me, but it is what it is. Okay, so I don't know what's going on the top of this here. It looks like the oil and the it looks like the oil and the rubbing alcohol are just all one layer. But anyway, I'm going to screw this top on, and voila! We've got our rainbow density jar of fantasticness. So there you have it. You can see if I like move the jar, the liquids are, oh geez, it's dripping. Oh golly. I should maybe make sure this is on a little bit tighter. Live streaming, huh? This is what happens. See, if I did this in a video, y'all would not see all of this part because I would just cut it out. All right, so another suggestion is to make sure you have a jar that has a really good lid if you maybe wanted to try this. But there you go. I want to shake it up and see what happens. But I'm also nervous that if I shake it, that this lid is not on very tight and the liquid might come out. But I don't know. What do you think? Should I give it a shake? Do it musically. So I told some of my classes I started musically, but I don't know how to really do it. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Maybe I should shake this on my musically. Is that something that would be cool? I don't know. Anyway, let me, Lola, you want to be in the video? Where's the good girl? I think she's upstairs, so she's like probably sleeping or something. Jonesy. I hear her. I hear her coming. In the meantime, let me show you this cool thing that I got from Dr. Greg. Look, it's a little Bowser.
Hey, why did you move him?
Well, he was a little close to the edge. It's a Bowser on a Bowser. Pretty cute, huh? Okay, here's Lola. There's my girl. There's my girl.
Oh, I'll put him back.
Yeah, you can put him back. He's had enough excitement for the day. Okay. Lola, you gonna say hi to everybody? Oh gosh, I don't want to hit my computer. Okay. There we go. Here's my little Jonesy girl. There. You gonna say hi to everybody? Were you sleeping up there? Little Lola? Okay, well, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. I'm gonna try and do this last part as a musically. So, I really don't know how to do this. So, like, if I make a mistake, can I stop it and start it again? Stop. Okay, add. Shoot first. That must be what I want to do. Musically would like access to your camera. Okay. And my microphone. Okay. Press and hold to record. I think I want this on me. Okay. And am I supposed to sing or do something? I don't really know what I'm doing. Vincent said yes, but I don't remember what question I asked. In 15 seconds, is that all I can do? I don't know. We're going to try this. Lola, will you do it with me? Hey, our first musically. Licky, licky, licky dog. Okay, I stopped it. And now I'm going to shake it on my musically. There looks like there's some other stuff I can... Oh, face filters. That's exciting. Let's see if we can find something. Hawaii? Oh.
I'm going to take the beast.
Okay, I think I want to do this. Okay, wait. I'm doing it musically, honey. Oh, look at that. Shake it. Shake, 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 shake it. Shake, 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 shake it. Ooh. Okay. I did it. I did it on musically. I can add music in the background. How do I do that? Oh, it is most definitely dripping. Okay, so suggestion, get a container that has a really good lid. And look, it is all mixed up at the top at least. The honey is sticking true to the bottom and a little bit of the corn syrup. But whew, I'm going to just let that settle a second. We'll see if it gets back to its normal layers. I'll bring it into school tomorrow too. We can kind of look at it too. Okay, so I want to figure out how to add music or something. Or I don't know, how should I end my Musical.ly? I have these cool sunglasses on. I don't know if you can see it, but oh, there's a little circle. Okay, thanks, Catherine. You're my like go-to Musical.ly person. Okay, so do I have to reach the 15-second mark? My Musical.ly is Mrs. Burball, MRSBIRBAL, and then you can just find me, I guess. I'm gonna say it's kind of hard to see everything here. Yeah, density rainbow. Okay, that that was my first Musical.ly ever. Okay, so I hit the check mark. Hey, our first Musical.ly. Looky, looky, looky dog. Shake it, shake, 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 shake it, shake, 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 shake it. Yeah, density rainbow. Hey, our first Musical.ly. I did it. Looky, looky, looky Wait, dog. Now how do I? Shake it, shake, 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 shake. New filters? No. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna post it because I couldn't figure out how to do the music. Shake it, shake, 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 shake it, shake, 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 shake it. I'm supposed to pick a category? Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna say other. And then, okay. Share with friends. I'm gonna share it on Instagram. Hey, our first Musical.ly. Looky, looky, looky dog. Shake it, shake, 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 shake it, shake, 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 shake it. Yeah, density. Okay, I'm gonna just figure out that part a little bit later, but anyway, well, I think that's it for the live stream, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow in class. Toodles.